Good morning, welcome to your 10 a.m. weather briefing. We have nice conditions out there this morning, although we have had some breezy winds pick up the last 30 minutes or so. We did just issue a wind advisory. Expecting that wind advisory to last through the morning hours and possibly the early afternoon hours, but winds should settle down below 25 knots as we move into the early afternoon today. As of sky coverage, we'll expect VFR conditions into tomorrow afternoon, so very nice sky conditions with mostly sunny skies today. Looking at the conditions of the last 24 hours across the Mid-Atlantic region, seeing temperatures about seasonable to slightly above average for this time of year. Pax River at 73 degrees. Yesterday was the warm spot here at Wallops. We were 69. Most of the locations anywhere from the lower 70s to the upper 60s. Last night we saw temperatures fall off from where they were the night previous, seeing temperatures at 44 degrees last night. 38 in Baltimore, that was the cool spot. Salisbury was at 44 as well. So most locations in the mid 40s across the region. Some warmer spots in the Tidewater at 53 at Norfolk. Last 24 hours, we saw no precipitation across the region. As of 9 a.m., we are seeing temperatures rebounding into the upper 40s to lower 50s under mostly sunny to sunny skies. We were 51 degrees under mostly sunny skies here at Wallops. Our 12Z sounding from this morning, we have a freezing level at 4,400 feet. Our winds are stronger throughout the column today, looking at a northwesterly wind at 27 knots at the 1,000-foot level, seeing that wind out of the northwest around 25 to 30 knots up to 6,000 feet, and then increasing up to nearly 50 knots at 9 to 12,000 feet, and then we see our peak wind this morning continuing increase out of the northwest at 87 knots at 25,000 feet. Looking at our current observations as well as our infrared satellite and radar, seeing just some ground clutter around the radars this morning. Not going to see any precipitation across the region today. Seeing those northwesterly winds across the region, giving us a little bit breezier time period for this morning. You see our temperatures rise into the upper 50s today across the region. Seeing a little bit of cloud cover, especially off to our north and west. Going to mainly see that cloud cover across the southern portion of the Delmarva Peninsula today. Possibly seeing a little bit of fair weather strato-Q or stratocumulus clouds across our region for this afternoon. Looking at our 12Z surface analysis this morning, we have a area low pressure that's currently just off the screen here across the northeastern portions of the northeast United States. It's going to continue to move off to the northeast, have an area high pressure across the Great Lakes going to be building towards our region for today and tomorrow. That's going to give us a tighter pressure gradient across the region this morning with the breezy conditions, and then we'll see that area high pressure fill in towards our region overnight. That's going to allow for us to see a fairly cool night across the region with temperatures below seasonable averages for our lows. Looking at our prog charts the next few days, here's our Wednesday midday planner. Seeing that slightly breezy condition for the afternoon, mostly sunny skies. Wednesday night we'll have that area high pressure building in. Seeing our winds calm down overnight tonight with the lows in the upper 30s across the region. Here's our Thursday AM planner showing that area high pressure continue to build in. And then for our Thursday PM planner, we'll have that area high pressure overhead. We'll have an area low pressure starting to build across the Gulf states. That's going to, or develop across the Gulf states. That's going to move towards our region for our Friday evening into our Saturday morning, giving us likely chances of rainfall across the region, some of which could be heavy at times, especially Friday evening and early overnight on Saturday. And here's our Friday PM planner, looking at that area low pressure off the Outer Banks of North Carolina, providing us with breezy onshore flow for the Friday evening time period, as well as periods of rainfall across our region. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have a green chart in regards to precipitation and lightning, ceilings, and other risks. We have a high wind of 25 knots and an orange for that. We did just see a wind gust over 25 knots just before the 10 a.m. briefing, and that's why we did issue the wind advisory. You're going to see those winds around that 25 knot criteria for this morning into the early afternoon hours, with a yellow for the afternoon with a gust of 24 knots. Our high today will be around 58 degrees, the low tonight around 38. We'll see our winds peaking sustained around 11 to 16 knots for the afternoon hours, after we see a 12 to 17 knot sustained wind for the morning. Our winds tonight will be out of the north at 5 to 10 knots. And our 24-hour terminal forecast will just see VFR conditions throughout the a daytime today and overnight time period into Thursday morning, with just increase of the upper level cirrus by our Thursday morning with a scatter deck at 25,000 feet. Our tides are normal, and looking into Thursday into Friday, Thursday is going to be mostly sunny during the morning, becoming partly to mostly cloudy during the afternoon and evening, a high of 56 degrees. Thursday night, mostly cloudy and chilly, low of 41, and then Friday, we'll see mostly cloudy to overcast skies with rain likely during the afternoon and evening, and it'll be slightly breezy late with a high of 59 degrees, a red for precipitation, and a yellow for our winds. Looking at the next 7 days, we'll see below normal temperatures from Wednesday through Friday, and we'll see our temperatures actually rise overnight on Friday into Saturday, seeing an early evening low of 56 degrees on Friday evening, and then rising. Could actually see our high temperature before 12Z on Saturday, or before 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, in the upper 60s, and then starting to fall off after that point, looking like we will have a morning high on Saturday, and the rainfall does look like it will get out of here for late morning into the afternoon on Saturday, but we'll continue to see cloudy to mostly cloudy skies for our Saturday. And then Sunday we'll see a period of dry weather across the region. We'll have some upper level disturbances moving through the region on Sunday, but the lack of moisture across the region will really limit any chances of precipitation. Could possibly see a spotty shower late Sunday, but overall should remain dry for Sunday with a high of 61 degrees. And then Monday we'll see our high in the lower to mid 60s across the region. We'll have a area low pressure moving through during the morning hours on Monday that'll most likely give us some rainfall across the region. And then for the afternoon hours, we'll have mostly cloudy skies with temperatures warming into lower mid 60s. And then Tuesday of next week looks like a fairly chilly day across the Mid-Atlantic for late October, looking like temperatures are going to be in the lower to mid 50s for highs, with breezy conditions out of the northwest that will feel a bit cooler than the mid to lower 50s across the region for next Tuesday. That's going to complete our 10 a.m. weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.